Welcome aboard, sailors! I'm Captain Punkin, and I'm still hungry for some Horizon Zero Dawn. I got to me a charger, and we're heading for a place called the Grave Horde. Now, this one, it's a pretty long journey, because I don't have anything close to this place. Fortunately, chargers are an excellent thing to use to get to where we're going. But if my memory serves me right, we're gonna have to fight a Thunderbird up there. If my memory serves me right. It's very possible, and if we do, I will scream like a little girl. Because they're scary. Oh. Okay. Whenever I see some medicine along the trail, I'll go ahead and grab it. Shellbacks. Well, I mean, you know trouble. Yeah, they're gonna die. Yeah, on horseback, it's not that bad. Or goat back. Okay, I am going the right way. Detour ahead. Okay, wait. Where's the detour? I think this is it right here. There we go. Just follow the trail. Don't look up. Don't fight anything. And run. Just stay the hell away. Don't piss anything off. Shit, where'd the trail go? Yeah, I'm still on it. It's not very obvious. This trail loves to disappear on you. There's a merchant up ahead that I should take advantage of. Okay, where's the merchant? Hello? Ah, there they are. Let's see what I can sell. Okay. Deathbringer lens. Yeah, I'll sell it. Watcher. Echo shell. Toothpick. Just comedy. Pure comedy. Alright, that looks good. And I'll shuffle off. Quick exchange. Excellent. Now, you guys back the fuck off. And now we are at the Grave Hoard, at least the entrance to the place. Alright, I know where we are. I'm going to equip the new outfit we just picked up. The Asaram Arrowbreaker Heavy Armor. Now let's do a little bit of crafting. Let's see here. Stealth? Nah. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, sure. There's a little bit of freeze resistance. See, it's a bit of a weird outfit, but when you think about it in terms of combat efficiency, it makes sense.
They're inside too.
Had to fucking turn around, didn't you? I got him before he could alert anybody. Okay, Dredger and Punisher. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get out my sniper bow. And I'm gonna find an angle on him and shoot him in the head.
I see something.
That does it.
Yeah, I do realize he had a bunch of blasts on his back, but I didn't want to leave it to chance.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the lens, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life. Record time, very close. Anti-MOB on point. Hoorah!
A battle. Frozen in ice and time. Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today. Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Say it again, Lieutenant.
I got some. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach.
A live one, and he's pissed.
We've got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hedge at all costs. Then push back
Operation
out.
Enduring Victory. Where did that... Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. But keep going and find something interesting.
There we go. Once more into the breach. Those very famous words.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6? The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s. Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen.
What was this
It was
place?
always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency.
Shut up, Aloy.
Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
One Miss Sarai? Unless that's a male name.
Just one bed. Maybe they're war chief's room.
Wait, if... Aha. So D-Day was 55. And... there was a vintage... net app that was going around everywhere in the 40s. So... 15 years before that.
So much for being careful.
Interesting. I was hoping I could find something back here, but I guess not. Well, let's scan really quick. Nope. No info whatsoever.
These wires must run to the power source. Red light. Guess that means no power.
Yeah, these are a bit tricky. Each one's slightly different.
I was a little kid. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try
Okay.
scanning objects in
Up,
this
down,
area.
left, right.
Three power lines, resources. That makes one.
How do I get back down? Down there. Oh, without hurting myself. Can I make that? Yeah.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter.
North,
Didn't
east,
expect to
west,
hear
south.
nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Up, right, left, down. Oh, whoop. Right. Left. Down.
That's two. One more.
I think this is the one that was upside down. No. I believe there's a tape of some sort. Up, down, down. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. There's one of them is upside down. Yeah, that's funny. That might be later on in the game.
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it. Tools being used. Invoices. No clips. Must be another way in. It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers. Just weapons.
Okay, we got a hyena. Straight shot to the head. There goes the boss.
Damn! No more of these.
There we go. Too bad you're so stupid. I just got your Deathbringer gun, bitches. Pow, pow, pow.
Night come!
Ding dong, your balls are dead. when you know what to do. I'm just gonna leave that there, just in case there's another invasion, because something tells me that this part's a bit trickier than normal.
Stocking up.
Why do I smell hot dogs? Yes, I can't bring the Deathbringer gun anyways.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us. Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up.
Yeah, I refuse to believe
Somehow,
Aloy is that smart.
Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
Because no one is just born that smart. So I'm calling bullshit with that one because it took people hundreds of years to figure out that the Earth was round. Just because the shadow cast on the moon is round during an eclipse does not mean that the Earth must be round. Alright, so that right there is bullshit. You know, if her focus told her that the world was called Earth and that it was round, I would believe that. But her figuring it out, that's not gonna fly by me. BOR7 Horus model, I believe was its code name. Of course, we can always call it.
Tampering with a metal devil.
Thank you, Aloy.
They don't think they can wake it, do they?
It's maybe. Oh boy. That sucker's operational.
Another collision. And this one can move.
That one is fully operational. Wait, do they have 5 legs or 6? 6, yeah. Still, sucker looks really cool. I like the pistons on the ends of its legs. Yeah, so most people would just start shooting right now. I can tell you that that's a very bad idea, because this whole walkway is destructible. Yeah. Well, at least I think it is. You know what? Let's test that. Let's test that out. For a little fun. Who needs a perfect run, right? Oh boy. Oh yeah, it's destructible. exciting.
Too far to reach.
Ow! Jerk.
Yeah!
Ooh. Okay, I do not have what I'm looking for. Oh, shit! Oh, thanks for auto-tracking that. Cheating bitch. Okay. There's your weaknesses. Let's try the harvest arrow. With accuracy, please. Aloy, I know it's a bitch. I know dealing with this thing is all hell. That's more like it. There we go. Raw damage seems to be the best point. Now, in all retrospect, realistically, this thing would tear Aloy to pieces. You're talking about a high-class, super advanced military station. This thing would tear anyone in basic armor to shreds. So, yeah, there's a lot of fantasy in this game. Well, that does a fuck ton of damage. Holy shit. Wait, did I actually kill that part? Yeah, that part's dead. Yeah, these arrows are really working. Yeah! Oh, crap. There we go.
That did it.
Whew.
They had to fight hundreds of those.
So, precision arrows for the win. Resist freeze, damage coil, corruption coil, crystal braiding. Very nice. Oh, yeah. You got some good stuff from that. Just simple stuff. I believe that's everything. I flew through that fight. It's getting late. I think this is the last episode I can make for today. There we go, just enough.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat. What? You're going to thank her after what she just said? Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her. Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
Your
There's
chair
not
is
going to be
destroyed.
any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Oh boy. Yeah. Zero Dawn is not a weapon system.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
Yeah, it's only from playing the second time that I realize that was a horrible lie. It kind of made me sick.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of history. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella, add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest-ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting...
What the? I didn't know there was a cutscene here.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel.
Echo.
The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
Crashing the network is a lot of fun.
What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Huh. This should be quite the ride.
The first time I did this, I tried running along these arms. I never noticed the cable. It was hell.
It's heavy. I'd do that again if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
That was fun. Do I still have my, nope, I do not. I do not. I need rocks. Go figure. Alright, my mods are full then.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
Okay, where am I going? Is that a tank? Who the hell would make a tank that looks like that? What does it shoot? Discs? Oh, maybe like electricity arcs between the arms and then it like flings electrical bolts of lightning out. That would be pretty cool for a tank to do. Let's get a closer examination. No, they look more like real. Oh, it's an anti-air tank. That makes total sense because the guns fire in a wide pattern to try and hit the wings of an aircraft. Okay, yeah, that actually makes more sense now. Because aircrafts, they tend to they move really quick. So a wide set cannon array like that might actually be more effective. Huh. Clever design. Plus, you see that with anti-aircraft turrets all the time. Okay, where is the next stage? All the way over there. All the way over there. Okay. And I don't have. And the closest place that I have for that is Meridian. All right. Oh, skills. I can get a skill. Strike from below and leader strike. Increase to strike attacks, just pure damage. Maximum duration of concentration, fast reload. Fighting back, that's like a critical thing. Combat override, call mount, tinker, scavenger. When looting down machines, weapon coils and outfit waves can now be removed and reused. That tinker sounds really nice. Being able to just like switch old mods out for new ones. That does sound nice, but you know, being able to pull someone from a ledge, Assassin's Creed style, is really nice. I'm gonna go for the Assassin's Creed ledge pull, because it leads to the leader strike, which means I can take down heavy and elite human enemies. So those big baddies, I can just creep up to them and... No more big bad. Okay. Thanks for watching, sailors. You can help me burn cancer by clicking here. Join my crew if you're hungry for more, and I'll see you all in the next one. And remember, you are enough. Let no one tell you otherwise. And sail on!